Thanks, guys. I'm Stephen Heumann, and I am in southern Utah right now in one of the most beautiful areas in the West. I'm in a Utah state park called Snow Canyon. It's a little bit out of the way, it's a little bit hidden, but it's definitely worth a visit for you and your family. I'm going to show it to you now. In a place called Snow Canyon, you'd probably expect more white than red, but this rocky area just northwest of St. George almost never sees actual snow. It's a collection of sandstone, volcanic rock, and spires left over from a prehistoric desert the size of the Sahara. Now it's the perfect venue for kids of all ages to scramble and climb unencumbered by rules and regulations prohibiting fun and exploration. And while there's no snow, it is the perfect winter getaway.
The park is actually named after two individuals, Lorenzo and Erastus Snow. Both of those were prominent figures in early Utah history. This is an amazing place for visitors to come when they're tired of snow and bad air quality up north. Come down here to the park. It's RV friendly. We have 14 sites with water and electric hookups. They're $20 per night. The remainder of the spots are non-hookup sites at $16 per night.
Snow Canyon was created as a state park in 1962, but it has actually been a destination for far longer than that. Anasazi Indians came to this area as far back as 1,800 years ago and used it as a seasonal camp in the winter, not unlike how we enjoy it today. Paiute Indians came in a millennia later and were still here as Europeans first made their way into the Southwest. Today, the park is a 7,400-acre preserve that has been sculpted by centuries of wind, water, and tectonic shifting. Geologically speaking, much of what makes the park unique is actually quite young. The lava flows, for example, are less than 30,000 years old, and while for us that may seem like a long time, it's a blink of an eye as far as the rocks are concerned. Looking around, it's easy to be struck by how different the Earth looks today, as opposed to when much of what is now known as America was covered by a barren, dune-covered wasteland. From native tribes to the most recent tourist, most visitors have come here for the same reason. There's something about walking among these rocks and along paths through solid stone that gives you a connection to the eternal. Our lives are fleeting, evidenced by thousands of years of human transition, but here there is a sense of permanence. These outcroppings and spires sit unchanged as our history passes by around them like mist that quickly dissipates or moves on. Here we're a part of something that lasts. That and the area is practically begging you to explore. It seems like every corner offers something new, and for the kids in particular, each boulder has its own adventure.
There's amazing opportunity here in Snow Canyon. We have a 31-unit campground here in Snow Canyon in addition to two group sites. The park and the campground are open year-round. For folks that are coming down here and camping, there's just an amazing opportunity, a lot to do. We have over 38 miles of hiking trails. We have bike trails, horseback riding trails, over 180 technical climbing routes in the park, in addition to canyoneering opportunities as well. There's actually two canyoneering routes here in Snow Canyon. One of them is referred to as Arch Canyon. It's the more technical of the two, more traditional canyoneering with multiple rappels that drop down into the back of Arch Canyon. And then there is what's referred to as Island in the Sky, which is a little bit more of a technical overland route. Both of those opportunities, visitors can go online and get one of the online required permits.
While permits are necessary for some of the more difficult rappels, just to make sure park officials know those visitors have the proper skills and gear to attempt them, the rest of Snow Canyon is completely open to explorers of all ages, and I promise you'll feel like a kid again, running and jumping from place to place. There are very few things we can do in life that will take us back to a pure state of wonder and unadulterated fun, but climbing around is one of them, and there are few places better to do that than right here in the crimson lands of Snow Canyon. As you can see, this is a beautiful area, definitely worth exploring, and your kids will love it. Now, it's really easy to find as well. Just out of St. George, head north on Bluff Street, and then turn left on Snow Canyon Parkway. You'll be right here. It's great to come out here and explore. Well, I'm Stephen Heumann for At Your Leisure. We need to take a commercial break, but when we come back, we'll have this week's product review. Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're gonna wanna watch all of our other AYL videos. You're gonna wanna like it, you're gonna wanna share it, and you're gonna wanna subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're gonna wanna do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you gonna sell me out like that, Stephen?
So you wanna click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.